I see is this. All right, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. All right. A couple of things, introductions, and some thank yous here before we get started. But my name is Jim French, high school principal, and excited to be here today. This is one of my favorite days when we get a chance to kind of celebrate the achievements and accomplishments of our students. So it's just a great time to do that. So my name is Jim French, as I said, and to my left here behind me, we've got Dr. Nate Ludlow, who is the assistant principal for grades 10 and 12. Next to him is Mrs. Kelly Hinga, who is the assistant principal for 9 and 11th grades. I've got Ava Grunder, who you're going to hear from here in a minute, student speaker. And then we have Miss Nikki Callan, who is the class advisor for the freshmen. Notice the sparkles. Just saying. A couple of thank yous. A big thank you goes to Miss Kim Schumacher. Kim, if you could raise your hand over here on this side. Thank you for her work to get this done today. Big round of applause and thank you. Also, big help and a big thanks to all the office staff that have helped pull this together with Kim. I'd like to say a thank you to Ms. Callan, one of the class advisors here for the freshmen, because this is one of the activities, but there's Homecoming, Winter Festival, a lot of other things that they do, that they work with the class and the leadership of that class, so a big thank you. I'd also like to say a real big thank you to our PMP Compass, personally to Melanie Edlifson and Emily Zemlick. Melanie is the parent volunteer that kind of took together the things today, so a big thank you to her, as well as she was able to work with Waddell's for some floral arrangements that they supplied for us as well, so a big thank you to them. Lastly, I do want to put in a little plug for PNP. These events don't happen without your help, and a lot of times your best gift that you give us is your time. And so we really appreciate that in terms of making these things happen, these events. They're just something that's great to have parents involved with it and to have them be a part of this. And it's such a huge piece of what I think is creating a great culture here at Northern High School. Also, just a little plug for them too, is that they're looking for membership. We have monthly meetings. We would love to see you there. We'd love to have you be a part of PNP, staying informed and helping us put on these types of activities for our kids. It's really kind of special. So those are my thank yous and welcome, and I'd like to get today's program started. So I will introduce at this time Mrs. Kelly Hinga. Thank you.
All right. Good afternoon. It is my pleasure. I am honored to introduce your 9th grade speaker. This young lady jumped in full force this year. She was in the musical, forensics, choir, helped direct the middle school musical. She's very determined and focused. Young woman, has all honors classes. She's also headed to the state tournament for forensics tomorrow. So let's give a big round of applause for Miss Ava Grunder.
My name is Ava, and I was told to just talk about this school year a little bit, so that's what I'm going to do. It's been a tough year. It's been a very tough year coming back from COVID and quarantine and the pandemic, and we did it. We've had to overcome many challenges that we haven't had to deal with in past years, such as getting used to being back in school and dealing with COVID and masks and all of that, and I know that it's been really difficult, but we're all here. We're all here, mask optional, we don't have to be spaced out, and it's absolutely amazing. But honestly, I don't think that things are ever gonna go back to the way that they were in 2019, but they are going to continue to get better and improve until we can find some sort of new normal, which might even be better than the way that we had it. Now, I'm gonna ask you to do something a little bit painful, or at least it's painful for me. I want you to close your eyes and think about the person that you were in middle school. Think about what you looked like, what you acted like. For me, I was an immature 12-year-old who loved music and theater. Now I am a more mature 15-year-old who loves music and theater. So I guess not that much has changed, but seriously, I did really grow up throughout the pandemic. And I know that that sounds corny and stupid, but it's really true. I grew up a lot, and I'm very proud of the person that I've become. I've kept my same interests, but I really, really grew up. So, and I think that we all did. I honestly think that everyone in here can say that they changed at least a little bit since 2019 when we went into the pandemic. And we're going to continue to do so and grow and change throughout high school and throughout our entire lives. But we don't have to think about the entire lives thing right now. So for right now, just take a breath. You are almost done with your freshman year of high school. You did it. Congratulations.
I'm so happy I get to follow that, Ava. Thanks for killing it. Good job. All right, so hello. Welcome, parents and guardians of the freshman class. For those of you who don't know me, I am Miss Callan. I teach math here. And I'm also your freshman class advisor. Usually I get to do more fun things with y'all at the beginning of the year with the orientation and just getting to know high school. As the year really gets going, you figure out who you are and you get to do all those things on your own. But it's been a while since we've all been in school and resembled a normal school year. Y'all are the first people to start or enter high school without even entering middle school for the past 2 years. But as Ava said, that hasn't stopped you. You hit the ground running and you are ready to go, and y'all proved that you are here ready to learn and be better than who you were before. I've seen that firsthand from my classes. Now, I haven't had all of you wonderful people, but I have a few freshmen in my geometry class. I've got some virtual students who are doing awesome in Algebra 1. My in-person classes, I had Ava in my second hour, so shout out to my second hour, who I haven't had this half of the year. In my third hour Algebra 1 class, y'all are amazing too, so kudos to y'all. Those of you who I do know, you have really shown me what it is to be like an amazing student. I've seen that firsthand. You've proven your ability to adapt and keep a positive attitude, even when you're faced with these like crazy expectations of just starting high school. I hope that in the years to come, that you continue your growth, continue your learning, continue to be kind to each other and helpful to your peers. Most of all, just try to be better than who you were yesterday. And of course, keep your goals set high. So, we're going to start recognizing all of you wonderful students for your achievements this year. We're going to start with those of you who made Honors Award for earning a cumulative weighted GPA between 3.0 and 3.49. All of those students who have a green card right now, everyone with a green card, make sure you look at your card, you know if it's green, this section over here. You are going to proceed to this door at the right of this stage. And we're going to just go to the door and they will tell you what to do with your card from there. As the group as a whole, as students' names are announced, we please ask that you hold your applause till the end so we can hear everybody's name. So those of you with a green card, you may stand up, proceed your way to the door, and we will get these awards handed out.
Test, test. Ladies and gentlemen, we start with our 9th grade honors, Caleb Cook. Once again, just a reminder to hold applause to the end so that we're out of here before 7 o'clock tonight.
Thank you. Next, we have Ryan Prosco.
Sydney Mitchell.
Alicia Franklin.
Rihanna Robertson.
Alexis Jordan.
Jacob Black.
Ashton Kamek.
Violet Jacobs.
Ty Sturgeon.
Noah Owaskowitz.
Anthony Perkins.
Antoine Spencer.
Isabella Awayen.
Carson Hernandez.
Kaylee Bailey.
Brendan Rupert.
Mitchell Pridgian.
Seth Bartlam.
Cameron DeCamp.
Yusuf Matawala.
Micaiah Cerny.
Evan Elkins.
Allie Lindsay.
Lucille Murray.
Madison Hayes.
Mason Foreman. Emma Rao. Grady Mast. Wyatt Manesos. Anson Manusos. Elijah Williams.
Christopher Scott. Trayshawn Stewart. Isaac Lilly. And we conclude with Max Steining.
That was your 9th grade honors.
Congratulations to those Honors Award recipients. Next, we will move on. We will recognize those who have earned high honors with a weighted GPA between 3.5 to 3.99. Will those magnificent students with a blue card please take your card and yourself over to the right door? Same directions apply as before. Audience, please hold your applause until the entire group has been announced.
Ladies and gentlemen, our high honors. We begin with Ariston Petropoulos.
Isaac Bobbio.
Owen Staples.
Kaden Stashenko.
Caleb Schiller.
Avery Kennedy.
Jocelyn Main.
Emma Hackworth.
Brenna Siskind.
Mark Rudowski.
Tyler Chan.
Ava Grunder.
Maribel Schorb.
Aria Verma.
Natalie Edwards.
Logan Morrison.
Annie Tran.
William Staples.
Maya Ponzi.
Braden Hembry.
Austin Cowgill.
Jenna Vleetstra.
Adrian Templeman.
Preston Ryan.
Kenneth Flanders.
Jordan Hughes.
Ian Biddle.
Lexia Mulvey.
Robert Hayworth.
Robert Kozinski.
Mitchell Barnard.
Vanzel Tyus.
Natalie Van Linder.
Andrew Wagster.
Paige Johnson.
Evan Mormon.
Evelyn Delph.
Landon Bergheis.
Abigail Hostler.
Amaya Jackson. Caden Whiteman. Isaac Burnett. Maya Burnett. Ethan Aggie. Angel Hernandez. Taya Harden. Ariana Castillo. And finally, Cody Hayworth.
All right. Congratulations to those of you winning high honors tonight. We're going to move on to our final award of the evening. As you may have guessed, we award the students who have earned highest honors of a weighted GPA of 4.0 and above Could all those marvelous students who are already standing with your yellow cards make your way to the door on the right side? Again, audience, please hold your applause until the end when everyone's name has been announced so we can hear all student names. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we begin our highest honors with Ella Nielgis,
Diego Arias.
Haley Yost,
Addison Raffinaw.
Ellie Munn,
Cameron Stinnett.
Grace Conant,
Madeline Rue.
Monica Maston,
Zachary French.
Ash Goss,
Joshua Freeland.
Hannah Stimson,
Sasha Alice.
Kayla Lyle,
Jenna Abdullah.
Alexander Dunfield,
Gideon Post.
Nian Lee,
Nolan Ratliff.
Satora Amanova,
Finnegan Malik.
David Lee,
William Pierce.
Jonah Weber,
Aiden Cooper.
Mason Dowell,
Addison Bushart.
Dia Sapiti,
Bryn Munson.
Lauren Shaman,
Adeline Freeman.
Caroline Guo,
Marley Unkin.
Caleb Kay,
Callie Baker.
Miles Fagan,
Luke Kelm.
Owen Seipel,
Grace Burko.
Blessing Afiato Mano,
Lily Boyle.
Tyler Molenkamp,
Madison Herman.
Tristan Stankiewicz.
Asan Gonzalez.
Isaac Bastos.
Aisha Siddiqui.
Max Martin.
Bria Wigrink.
David Shen.
Henry Coulter.
Sydney Bates.
Addison Munn.
Olivia Smith.
Aubrey Rolson.
Ava Stortaboom.
Skylar Hanlogan.
Ava Shorb.
Melody Scythe.
Elizabeth Lewis.
Elizabeth Zepka.
Sana Ahala.
Lauren Perney.
Mistu Singh.
Addison Glasscock.
Brenna Hiss.
Lauren Hull.
Clara Kim.
James Kratz.
Vincent Bruno.
Hetvi Patel.
Delaney Allman.
Ivan Ty.
Owen Randall.
Isabel Ty.
Alexander Manisha.
Ella Harlow.
Moselle Seeberger.
Ariman Mishra.
Lily Oeda.
Mateo Iska. Ikaza.
Jack Seeger. And Thomas Freed. Ladies and gentlemen, our ninth grade highest honors.
Okay. We'll give our students here a little more time to sit down. Okay, a couple of things just to kind of wrap up today. The last couple of years, and Ava did a great job of highlighting some of the changes and where things have been for you, and I thought the activity of visualizing what you were like as a middle school student and then also thinking about it now. The challenge that is there in front of you is that this year, moving to face-to-face, the challenges and the struggles that you had getting back into face-to-face learning and getting back into learning. When you were at home, and you were on that computer screen, if you think about it, how many times when things got tough, you were able to turn your computer off or your camera off, walk and go to the bathroom or go get a drink or go to do something else in your house, and that stamina, that rigor that you had as an out, you had the out and getting yourself away from that situation, and now coming back face to face, that out isn't there. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Because one of the challenges you have now is how do I build that capacity and how do I build that stamina for the challenges that are going to happen over the next 3 years in my coursework? The content is going to become a little bit more specialized to you because as you get older and you take classes your junior and senior year, you're going to start to identify the areas that you want to spend time in, the areas that really are of interest to you. And they're also going to be challenging. They're going to push you. You're going to struggle. But that's one of the best things in life that can happen right now for you. The challenge is, how do you respond? How do you address, when that challenge arose, how do you address it? Do you back off? Do you give up? Or do you find a way to challenge yourself and find a way to solve that and learn more about yourself through that experience in itself, let alone the content you've learned? So I think it's important that as we move away from what was virtual to now face-to-face, which is one of the best things ever, it makes me excited each day when I know I can get here and I can see each of you and see people in this building. But don't forget about the struggles and don't wish them away, because they are what going to be able to define you and prepare you for the rest of your time here at Northern and beyond. So thank you for your time today. I want to ask one thing of our freshmen right now. I want you all to stand up real quick. Stand up, turn around. Give a round of applause to your parents that came here today to be here with you and to support you. A big round of applause. Awesome. And at this time, freshmen, you are dismissed to go back to 6th hour. And thank you, parents, for coming in and